Welcome to the Candor Paranormal Project podcast show. Oh my gosh. Guess where we are, guest? Guess where we are? We are here at the Dunhill Hotel in Charlotte, North Carolina. One of the most selected, greatest historical American hotels. But before we get started, because we're going to take you on a journey, we are going to be privy to an exclusive hour. And we hope that we can pick something up. But there's lots of paranormal activity happening here. This hotel used to be the Mayfair Manor, and it was established in 1929. Who we have here before us, her name is Hannah Plummer. She is about to share with us her experiences when she's here at the Dunhill. So, are we going to let her take it away?
We're going to let her take it away.
Take it away. Take it away.
Well, it first started when I first started here 7 months ago. And I was shadowing different bartenders. And every time a ghost tour would come in, and they'd kind of fill me in a little bit about it. Because I didn't know it was haunted before I started working here.
Okay.
And every time they would bring it up, I would start talking about it later with guests. And my lights would flicker here and behind the bar here. And I'm talking about it right now, and you can see the flickering begin. And it's something that happens very often whenever we speak of the paranormal activity in here, and then the hairs in the back of my neck stand up.
Yes, indeed. Look at his...
But the most active that I've seen them
I can't.
is in two different ways. The scariest one, I would say, was when I went down into the basement because I was out of some of the herbs I needed for my cocktails.
Okay.
And when I started to go down the stairs, I noticed that the lights were off, and our lights never, ever are turned off in our basement area. They stay on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Oh my gosh.
And they were off. So I was like, I'm going to go get my phone so I can see, because I had to go into the walk-in, into the refrigerator.
Sure.
And so I go to the walk-in, and I open the door, and I walk inside, and I bend down to get the herbs that I needed. And the next thing I know, the walk-in door slams shut.
No way.
And there is a handle on the inside, but when I went to use the handle, it would not work. And the thing you need to understand about our walk-in is that the door never fully shuts when you go in. It just kind of lays down on the little area where
it bumps against the archway.
Yeah.
Yes.
It slammed shut to the point of making me jump.
And it's one of those hydraulic doors.
It's one of the ones that, like, you pull it and then the thing goes in and you pull it out. So It's not like a turn handle, but on the inside it is a turn handle.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And it wouldn't turn. I just couldn't get it to turn. Thankfully, my boyfriend was here waiting on me because he was picking me up. So I called him, and he had to navigate downstairs to me. And when he pulled it, it opened. But it would not open for me.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was the most terrifying thing I've ever been through.
And have you ever been down there again?
Yes.
You have to.
I have to. But I rarely go alone. And if it's after a certain hour, I don't. But again, the telltale sign was the lights were off. You know, that was where there was activity going on. And it was terrifying. And then it didn't stop from there. So ever since that happened, I usually have my hair in a French braid down the back, not the double braid like I have today. And I'll stand in this corner over by the register, and something will... My hair.
No.
Yeah, and then I'll turn around and I'm thinking it's somebody messing with me and my coworkers. But you can hear people walking.
Sure.
There was no scurrying away. There was no giggling. There was nobody in sight. And it's happened to me at least 4 times. And it's so then after that
it will literally
began,
just pick up one of your pony.
Just the braid in the back.
The
And
braid in the
it's
back.
very little. It's just, but you can feel it on your body when
That's
it's one thing like when you go like this and you feel something. But when you're just standing there messing on the thing and then it just goes boop.
Oh yeah, no way.
Yeah, I mean it's unexplainable. And ever since that started, this light will now flicker every now and then. It usually happens when a gentleman from the Nightly Spirits crew comes. I think his name's Tyler, but whenever he stands right there, no, he always has eyeliner on.
Oh, no.
He hasn't been wearing a hat recently, but either way, he's pretty skinny. He's tall, brown hair, But whenever he stands here and then I stand here and I'm telling him about our stories that I've heard from guests or other things, this will start flickering as well. And
Holy
this one
cow.
is, and I have had maintenance come up here many of times to check it.
Do
and
you know
check
the make of
wiring.
this painting?
No.
Interesting.
It doesn't even have a year on it.
I know.
You know what? I'm gonna take a picture and reverse I can't. Okay. I'm having a stroke.
You're fine. You just got
Reverse image search, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, reverse image search. Okay.
That's everything right
But
now.
the last thing that happened
The creator,
was
his name is Philip Moose.
Philip Moose. I couldn't read that.
And then it says
Morocco. Fez Morocco. I think that's Fez Morocco.
Fez Morocco, yeah. Okay, so
What's his name?
Philip Moose, Moose.
And then it's, I believe that's a cursive Z, so
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
is
Fez Morocco. But yeah, no, the scariest thing was the walk-in, but then the most profound thing was in the elevator, which we all know the stories about the elevator here at the Dunhill. And I was in the elevator, first time I'd ever used it. I've never once used it. And I was coming down, thank the Lord, because I had a full tray of food going up. But I was coming down, and I was standing looking at myself in our mirrors, because we have it, and I was just like, you know how women do, they're just checking their eye makeup. And in my ear, I hear OD whispered into my ear. And you guys know that they identified Dusty?
Yes.
And his initials are OD.
Oh, no way.
I forgot his name.
So who is OD?
He's Dusty. He was identified, the body that was in our elevator that makes us.
Yeah.
And
he's
the
been
thing
like
is,
the
I was
rest of his
telling
friends.
this story to a ghost tour individual, and she goes, "Hannah, they just identified him, and his name, it's like it's Osborne something, Ollie, it's something OD. His initials are OD. Yeah, and that happened to me. And
That
like
is
talking about it right now, my hairs are all standing up
incredible.
on my neck and stuff. But yeah,
Holy
I haven't been in that
moly.
elevator since. It was the left elevator when you're looking at them. And then I swear by this, but everybody thinks I'm cuckoo. But there's twice that I've come down over this way down the stairs. Now, mind you, the other thing I have to preface is I've been exposed to paranormal activity multiple times in my life, and I think that there's a thing about me where like I
That's what it
just,
is.
you know, like I feel it,
attract
I
it.
see it, I attract
You
it,
see
of
it.
course, the activity of it. And I was coming down these steps over here, and we have a back door to our basement that is only able to be opened from the inside. And I twice have seen somebody in colonial dress run out of that door and run into the street and disappear.
Stop.
Elise
Twice.
used to see that.
Yeah,
Stop.
twice.
Elise used to see
I
that.
have bone-chilling
She used to look down there too and see it.
Yep, I've seen one looking around the corner
Uh-huh.
at me. Ooh,
That's what
talking
Elise
about
used to
it,
tell me
making
all the
my-
time.
Do you feel that?
I feel it, yeah, because it's happened, and I feel like it's gonna happen to me again tonight now that we're talking about it. But the one down here is creepier than seeing somebody walk that way, because I have to walk to the parking garage by myself that way.
Oh my.
And so you never know. But again, the only sinister, I'll say, feeling that I've ever had is the
Okay.
basement. When
it
I got
had
locked
to be.
in.
It
Yeah.
locked you in.
Exactly. It's the only time that I felt.
Okay, so
Scared.
right after that slam of the door,
Oliver
and then
Mundy.
Yeah.
Oliver,
Ollie.
Ollie.
There it is.
No, but there's a D somewhere in there.
Oliver D. Doc Mundy.
Monday, that's what it is.
Doc
OD.
Monday. Oliver. Now,
It's crazy.
when
I'm
that door,
gonna cry.
when that
It's
door
so scary.
slammed, you all don't cry.
No, it's okay. It was just
When
scary.
that door slammed, and you went to turn the knob to get out,
Yeah.
I know you panicked, but did you feel anything at that moment? You were just more focused on like, please don't let me
Like
be.
fight or flight kind of a
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, it was definitely that, but I could feel heat on the handle and the coldness of the inside, which didn't make any sense.
Shut
That's
the
something that
front.
did stand out to me. Now that you asked,
That's
it's crazy that I'm just like thinking
Absolutely.
that. But I did feel heat on the handle, which isn't normal because it's inside a refrigerator.
Right, there should be none.
It should be cold, and it's like a
It's a metal
plastic.
in a refrigerator.
Well,
Absolutely.
it's metal and then plastic, but even when my hand gripped it, because I was like gripping it, even the metal part it wasn't hot, but it was warm,
Warm.
almost like somebody had been holding it.
Incredible.
Yeah, because I mean, I've had my employee, like one of my kitchen staff, like holding it, talking to me, and then I would come out and I'd put my hand on it, and it would feel, because of the plastic will absorb heat. You know,
Absolutely.
but, yeah.
Absolutely.
And I have no explanation.
How long were you in there until your boyfriend could come and?
I felt like an hour. I think it was more
Really?
it felt like an hour, but it was probably 2 minutes.
Oh.
Like it was probably
No, that's not funny.
120 seconds.
Yeah, no,
Because he
sure.
ran. He told me he bolted.
Oh, and he was here.
He was here, yeah.
Oh, that's
And he
why.
told me he just bolted downstairs. But yeah, thankfully he was picking me up, and it was 30 minutes before close.
Can you imagine?
If he wasn't, could you imagine if I didn't bring my phone with me and I
See?
would have gone in by myself?
Your
I could have been
instinct
in
and
there.
intuition
Yeah.
was working completely
Exactly.
for you.
I saw lights off, and I'm like, something's not right.
That is so incredibly
Yeah.
ironic. So I had forgotten my earrings. I typically will wear amethyst crystals
Yeah.
and forgot them. And I'm driving because I didn't want to be late. And something said, you wanted them so you'd be able to protect your ears, because I have a feeling you might have an experience that has to deal with your ears. And then you're telling me that this Ollie whispered OD in your ear.
But it was like aggressive. It was OD.
You see?
But it was like deep voice, and it was just right there, and I immediately was just like, and I didn't know what to, I was stuck in the elevator. I had to wait till it came all the way down, and I ran out.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, and the one person who saw me run out, she no longer works here. But she, yeah, it was crazy. I have no idea why she left. Nobody knows, but she up and one day didn't show back up. So
She's probably spooked out of her
That's what a
mind.
lot of
Can't
people.
imagine.
There's a lot of people around here.
it's a
for
high
that.
turnover building. I
This-
think I'm one of the
this-
longer employees. I've only been here for 7 months.
Right. The only person I know that's been here longer would probably be Robert.
Robert, I know that Dina's been here for a good amount
Dina
of time.
has been here.
We've done 3 different offerings to the basement. She went down there and she felt heat on her back, and she
Holy
had a
cow.
scratch. And so we
She got a scratch on her back?
yeah, we made a cocktail, and we went down there and left it, and it was gone the next day. The glass is there, but the cocktail was gone. And we did it after all of the kitchen staff left. We were the only 2 in the building. And then who else has been here a long time and told me they've definitely experienced this? Turner, our valet.
Turner,
He's
yeah.
been here for 20 years, and he's seen it all. He's heard it all.
Um,
And the 9th floor is the coldest floor in the
it,
building,
um,
which makes no sense. Heat rises.
what's
The 9th floor.
the night manager's name? What's
Where are
his
we
name?
going
Kevin,
tonight?
he's no longer with us. But
No,
he,
no, not Kevin.
Lawrence?
He works up at the front desk up there.
Kevin, the older white guy? No?
Older black guy.
Oh, yes, I can't remember his name. I only see him every now and then on the weekends. Because if he wears red, he's valet, and that's
He's
Lawrence.
one of the night managers because he let me
Yeah.
frolic about one time.
No.
I was waiting for a tour to come in.
What floor are we going to, by the way?
9.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
What's a trip is watch when you get up there. I always get dizzy when we get up there.
Oh,
I do too.
great. Oh, great.
I had to go bring
Seriously,
Hopefully my
I was
coffee will
bringing
work.
what's it called, room service to 907, not 906 but 907, and you have to walk by 906.
Yes.
And it gets colder as you go to the room, but when I walked into 907 it was warm.
Did you bring your EMF reader?
I did, of course.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, I hope this guy.
I hope it works.
So what is it?
It's gonna. So
So
what
what
does
we
it-
hit the record button and then we're.
Yeah, and then
No, we'll
it'll scan through different
scan.
stations, and it should pick up words. So if you
Okay.
say like a name or
So
something.
we'll
like that.
probably
Say his
get,
real name in the elevator.
No,
OD.
I'm not. You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
do it.
That
You know I'm gonna do it.
you. I can't.
You're gonna
This
do it.
brings back memories, like when you know you're a kid and they tell you to stand in front of the mirror.
Yeah. I'm telling you that, and
A
then
dare.
down there where all of the relics are, that's why I think I see Colonial down there.
Yeah.
It's because the relics are there. I think it's attached to one of the things down
Okay,
there.
well, before we head into a new session, we want to thank you, Hannah.
Oh, you're so welcome. This was a pleasure.
Absolutely. And we'll be sure to give you the information. You can become a member
Oh, I'd love to.
of that whole entire experience. So
Yeah.
there's more to journey and more to experience. And thank you.
You are so welcome. You guys have a great experience.
All right, thank you.